Do you know that 7 tiny seeds found in almost every supermarket can signal your skin to rebuild collagen, increase firmness, reduce dryness, and even lift sagging areas around the jawline and eyes? After 50, these seeds don't work like creams. They work deeper, nourishing your fibroblast cells, calming hormonal inflammation, improving circulation, and softly awakening the skin's ability to heal, repair, and glow again, naturally, gently from within. I'm Dr. Eliza Hart, a board-certified obstetrician and gynecologist with more than 15 years of experience in hormonal skin aging and collagen science. I've seen women try creams, serums, collagen powders, even advanced treatments, yet still struggle with thinning skin dryness, deepening lines, and that permanently tired look, even after good sleep. That's because real collagen renewal doesn't start on the surface. It begins when the body is nourished from within, using nutrients that activate fibroblasts, improve circulation, protect elastin, and calm hormonal inflammation. Surprisingly, 7 tiny seeds quietly hold those exact biological compounds, helping the skin repair itself in ways topical care alone never can. Before we continue, tell me, where are you watching from? Comment your country below so we can see how far this message is reaching. And please help me reach my first 50,000 subscribers so I can continue bringing science-based skin and hormone guidance to women over 50. Stay with me until the end, because I have a meaningful surprise that may change how you care for your skin forever. Now let's gently uncover the first seed. 1. Black sesame seeds, the hyaluronic acid and elastin booster. When women tell me they feel their skin looks tired, no matter how much they moisturize, I often explain that what they are seeing is not simply dryness, but a gradual collapse of the skin's internal hydration and elastin support. Moisturizers can soften the surface, but they cannot revive the deeper structure where firmness, lift, and youthful fullness are created. Black sesame seeds begin to change that conversation, not because they are trendy, but because they deliver copper and sesamin, 2 rare compounds that help the skin retain moisture and maintain structural resilience, in a way topical products alone cannot. Copper is not merely a mineral. It is a biologically active cofactor that helps form cross-links between collagen and elastin fibers, allowing the skin to stretch, lift, and return to its natural shape. This is especially vital around the jawline, neck, and under the eyes, where sagging and thinning are most visible after 50. Sesame, on the other hand, works quietly but deeply. It helps protect the lipid barrier, reducing transepidermal water loss while improving hyaluronic acid activation within the dermal layer. That is why women who add black sesame seeds consistently often begin to notice not only better hydration, but a softer, subtly lifted appearance that no single moisturizer could offer. Some even observe reduced scalp dryness and less visible graying because copper supports both melanin production and follicle vitality. With time, this internal nourishment begins to show on the outside, not through dramatic overnight changes, but through gradual restoration of comfort, elasticity, and glow. But what truly sets black sesame apart is its ability to gently support circulation. When blood flow improves, nutrients, oxygen, and hydration actually reach the skin's cells responsible for repair. The skin does not just look better, it behaves younger. Collagen renewal is not about flooding the skin with more products, but about giving the body the biological signals it has been waiting for. So once the skin begins to hold moisture and strengthen its support structure from within, it becomes ready for a deeper kind of protection, one that shields collagen from damage before it even begins. Let's look at the seed that specializes in that. 2. Nigella seeds, the anti-inflammatory collagen protector. One of the most overlooked reasons collagen breaks down faster after 50 is not just aging itself, but a quiet and persistent inflammation happening beneath the surface. When collagen fibers are repeatedly exposed to inflammatory signals, especially those triggered by stress hormones like cortisol, they become weaker, more fragmented, and less able to repair themselves. This is where Nigella seeds, often called black cumin, begin to show their unique value. They contain thimaquinone, a scientifically studied compound known for reducing cellular inflammation and protecting collagen from early degradation. Unlike creams that attempt to cover the signs of inflammation, Nigella seeds help calm it at the biological level, reducing irritation, redness, and sensitivity that many women notice but rarely understand. Thimaquinone also supports the skin's antioxidant defense system, helping neutralize free radicals that accelerate wrinkle formation and skin dullness. When inflammation is reduced, fibroblasts, the cells that build collagen, can function more effectively, producing stronger, better organized collagen networks that support firmness and elasticity. Women who nourish their skin internally with Nigella seeds often notice a gradual shift. Their skin begins to look clearer, calmer, and less reactive, even without strict routines or heavy skincare layers. Some even share that makeup applies more smoothly because the skin behaves less like a surface and more like a living, responsive organ. These are subtle but powerful signs that the skin is beginning to repair rather than simply conceal imperfections. What makes Nigella seeds particularly meaningful for women after menopause is their connection to hormonal skin stress. They do not replace hormones, but they help reduce the inflammatory signals that often worsen when estrogen declines. This means fewer flare-ups, less dryness and roughness, and better support for collagen preservation during the aging process. True skin repair is never about forcing change. It is about creating the conditions where the body naturally knows how to heal. Nigella seeds help establish that foundation, quieting inflammation, protecting existing collagen, and gently preparing the skin for renewal. Once collagen is protected from breakdown, the next concern becomes supporting moisture retention and hormonal comfort, two essential elements for healthy, radiant, and resilient skin after 50. That is where the next seed begins to make a profound difference. 3. Evening primrose seeds, the hormonal moisture stabilizer. Many women notice that after 50, their skin begins to feel unusually dry, not just on the face, but also around the eyes, lips, hands, and even in intimate areas. This dryness is not simply a lack of moisture. It is often a sign that estrogen levels have declined to a point where the skin can no longer retain hydration the way it once did. Evening primrose seeds contain gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA, a rare fatty acid that plays a vital role in preserving the skin's moisture barrier and helping cells hold on to water more effectively. Unlike regular dietary fats, GLA communicates directly with cell membranes, helping them become more flexible, more hydrated, and better protected from environmental stress. When the skin begins to lose moisture, fibroblasts, the cells responsible for creating collagen and elastin, start to slow down. GLA supports these fibroblasts, allowing them to stay active, especially in areas prone to thinning, such as the cheeks and neck. Women who consistently incorporate evening primrose seeds often describe a renewed sense of comfort, noticing that their skin feels less tight. Makeup applies more smoothly and fine lines appear softer because the skin is no longer dehydrated from within. While hydration creams can coat the surface, GLA helps the skin remember how to moisturize itself. Evening primrose seeds also offer a subtle but meaningful support for hormonal comfort. They do not replace hormones, but they help the body respond more gracefully to estrogen fluctuations, which is why many women experience less irritation, fewer dry patches, and calmer skin overall. At this point, I often ask women a simple question: do you feel your skin has become drier, tighter, and more sensitive over the past few years? If your answer is 1, it means your skin is craving internal nourishment, not just surface treatment. If your answer is 0, it may simply mean your skin has not yet reached that level. But staying ahead is always better than trying to catch up. Once the skin has regained its ability to hold moisture, the next step is to strengthen the deeper foundation, the collagen structure that supports shape, firmness, and definition. That is where the next seed begins to shine. 4. Poppy seeds culinary grade, the mineral collagen cross-link reinforcer. When women begin to notice that their facial contours lose definition, especially along the jawline and cheeks, it is not always due to fat loss or muscle weakening. More often, it reflects a gradual decline in collagen integrity and its ability to cross-link or lock into a strong and elastic support network beneath the skin. This cross-linking is what allows collagen fibers to hold structure, maintain lift, and resist gravity. Culinary-grade poppy seeds, which are legally sold for food use, offer 3 of the most essential minerals needed for this process: zinc, manganese, and calcium. Zinc helps fibroblast cells build new collagen, but manganese plays an equally critical role by enabling those fibers to cross-link, making them stronger and less prone to breakdown. Without cross-linking, collagen may form, but it remains weak, fragile, and easily collapsed under daily expression, sleep pressure, or even mild dryness. Calcium contributes to an often overlooked connection: the link between bone density and skin firmness. As facial bone mass declines after menopause, skin gradually loses the stable foundation it once relied on, leading to sagging around the chin, hollowness around the cheeks, and a softer jawline. The minerals in poppy seeds help reinforce this bone-skin relationship, supporting both structure and long-term tissue resilience. Women who consistently incorporate poppy seeds, not in large amounts but regularly in yogurt toppings, seed blends, or warm milk, often describe a subtle but noticeable difference: improved firmness, thicker skin around the cheeks, stronger nails, and less creasing around areas prone to sagging. Some even describe a renewed sense of strength in facial expression, a sign that collagen fibers are becoming more organized and responsive. It is not a dramatic overnight transformation. Rather, it is a quiet strengthening process, the kind that feels natural, steady, and true to how the body heals with nourishment. Surface correction can soften the appearance of aging, but deep structural support requires minerals that help collagen organize, stabilize, and anchor. And while these minerals build the foundation, collagen repair itself does not take place during the active hours of the day, but during the quiet, restorative hours of sleep. Now let's explore the seed that gently supports collagen repair when the body enters its nighttime healing mode. 5. Pine nuts, the nighttime growth hormone collagen activator. When women begin to notice that their skin feels slightly looser in the morning than it did even a few years ago, especially around the jawline, neck, and eye area, it is often a sign that collagen repair during sleep is no longer keeping pace with daily collagen breakdown. This reduced restoration is not simply due to age, but to the gradual decline of growth hormone, which is naturally responsible for repairing collagen-tightening tissues and supporting fat metabolism while we sleep. Pine nuts contain a unique compound called pinolonic acid, a rare fatty acid that gently supports the release of growth hormone during deep sleep. Unlike stimulants or supplements that force hormonal activation, pinolonic acid works in harmony with the body's natural rhythm, encouraging nighttime repair rather than overwhelming it. For many women, this feels like finally waking up with skin that is cooperating again, instead of fighting every line and fold that appeared over the past decade. When growth hormone is activated during sleep, collagen fibers begin to repair, tighten, and reorganize. This is the difference between skin that simply rests and skin that truly recovers overnight. Women who include pine nuts, whether in evening salads, warm seed blends, or bedtime seed milk, often describe a gradual but noticeable improvement in how their skin holds itself in the morning. The face appears less puffy, contours feel slightly more defined, and there is a sense of restored density rather than surface hydration alone. But the benefits go even further. Pinolonic acid also helps reduce sugar cravings, which indirectly protects collagen from glycation damage. One of the fastest ways collagen becomes stiff, brittle, and unable to repair itself. This is why women who experience evening sugar cravings often struggle with both skin laxity and stubborn midsection fat. By stabilizing appetite and nighttime metabolism, pine nuts help protect collagen from within, long before any cream or mask can reach it. Even small daily portions matter. Nighttime is when collagen has its greatest chance to heal, but only if nutrients are delivered to the right cells at the right time. And for nutrients to reach those cells, something else must be improved. First, circulation, oxygen, and delivery to the skin. That is where the next seed begins to show its real power. 6. Watermelon seeds, the circulation and oxygen delivery enhancer. Women often blame dull or pale skin on lack of sleep age or even inadequate skincare, but quite often the real reason is insufficient circulation. After 50, circulation naturally slows, meaning nutrients, oxygen, and collagen-building compounds have a harder time reaching the skin cells where repair happens. This is why some women notice that their hands and feet feel colder than they used to. Their skin tone looks uneven, and even small marks or blemishes take longer to heal. Watermelon seeds, especially when lightly roasted or ground, are rich in arginine and magnesium, two compounds that help the body naturally produce nitric oxide, a molecule that improves blood flow, oxygen delivery, and nutrient transport to the skin. Good circulation is not just about warmth, it is about awakening the skin from within. When oxygen and nutrients reach fibroblast cells, the same cells responsible for making collagen, the quality of collagen improves. It becomes smoother, more flexible, and better able to support the facial structure. Women who regularly consume watermelon seeds often describe their skin as looking livelier, less ashy, and showing a natural glow that no highlighter or cream could truly mimic. Better circulation also helps reduce the appearance of under-eye darkness, dull cheeks, and areas of uneven pigmentation that are often mistakenly treated with surface products alone. In many cases, what appears to be early aging is simply the outward expression of sluggish circulation and poor nutrient delivery. Magnesium adds another layer of support by gently relaxing blood vessels and reducing stress-related constriction, helping skin look less tense, less puffy, and more refreshed. Many women even report that fine lines look softer simply because the skin is better hydrated from within, improved by natural nutrient flow rather than forced topical hydration. Even the best skincare cannot replace this internal rejuvenation process. Healthy skin is not just well cared for, it is well nourished, well oxygenated, and well supplied. Without circulation, collagen repair remains incomplete, no matter how many supplements or creams are used. Now that nutrients and oxygen can finally reach your skin, the next step is to provide the actual building blocks your body uses to rebuild collagen and elastin. That is where the next seed begins to stand out in a remarkable way. 7. Quinoa seeds, the complete amino collagen rebuilder. One of the most misunderstood facts about collagen is that it cannot be repaired or rebuilt without a full spectrum of essential amino acids. Many women consume collagen powders, but if the body does not have lysine, glycine, and proline in sufficient amounts, the collagen cannot properly stitch together or form strong, resilient fibers. Unlike most grains or seeds, quinoa is a complete protein seed containing all 9 essential amino acids the body needs to rebuild collagen and elastin. This makes it uniquely valuable for women after 50 when natural collagen production begins to decline and skin starts losing firmness, fullness, and its ability to heal from even minor marks and lines. Lysine abundant in quinoa plays a critical role in collagen cross-linking, helping fibers connect and grow stronger with each repair cycle. Without lysine, collagen may form, but it remains unstable and easily breaks down under stress, contributing to thinning skin and loss of elasticity. Glycine and proline also present in quinoa support fibroblast activity, the very cells responsible for producing collagen. When these amino acids are steadily available, the skin begins to behave differently. It retains shape, better feels more supported, and responds more efficiently to natural repair signals during sleep. Women often describe quinoa not as something that makes the skin look better, but as something that helps the skin feel more supported, less fragile, less papery, and less fatigued. When used consistently, it can contribute to healthier-looking fullness around the cheeks, smoother transitions between the jawline and neck, and a more even appearance around areas that tend to thin, first such as the temples and under eye region. Some women even notice that makeup settles more smoothly because the skin is no longer as structurally depleted underneath. But the true value of quinoa lies in how naturally accessible it is. It can be added to salads, blended into warm seed porridges, or used as a base for nourishing breakfast bowls. Small, consistent portions gradually deliver what collagen actually needs: stability, strength, and structural renewal. Now that we've explored what each seed brings to collagen, repair, protection, circulation structure, and elasticity, the final question becomes, how do we use them safely and effectively without overwhelming the body, especially after 50? Let's gently move into that. 8. How to use these seeds safely and effectively after 50. One of the most common mistakes I see is that women hear about the benefits of these seeds and immediately start adding all of them at once, hoping for a faster result. But when the body is over 50, especially during or after menopause collagen, repair works best through gradual nourishing signals, not sudden overload. The skin digestive system and hormonal environment need time to recognize, receive, and respond to these nutrients. That is why introducing the seeds slowly in a specific order often leads to better results, fewer digestive reactions, and more visible skin improvements over time. Week 1 focuses on black sesame and watermelon seeds. These lay the foundation by improving hydration, hyaluronic acid activation, and circulation, helping nutrients actually reach the skin. Women often begin to feel slight softness in the cheeks or less dryness around the eyes, even if visual changes are still subtle. Week 2 introduces evening primrose and Nigella seeds. This is where hormonal support and inflammation protection begin. During this stage, irritation, redness, and sensitivity may gradually calm, allowing collagen to survive long enough to be repaired before breaking down again. Week 3 adds pine nuts and quinoa. This combination helps support nighttime collagen repair and provides the essential amino acids that fibroblast cells need to actually rebuild collagen and elastin. Women often describe this as the phase where their skin starts to feel stronger, fuller, and more supported from within. Week 4 is when culinary-grade poppy seeds are gently introduced. These supply zinc, manganese, and calcium needed for collagen cross-linking, helping collagen fibers become stronger and better structured. While results vary, this is often when the jawline, cheeks, or under-eye area begins to feel a little firmer, not tight but naturally held and supported. These seeds can be added to smoothies, yogurt toppings, oatmeal, warm seed milk, or evening collagen drinks. Start with 1 teaspoon each. Observe how your body responds and gradually increase if digestion remains comfortable. Safety matters. Women with thyroid conditions, autoimmune disease, blood thinners, or hormone therapy should consult their provider before beginning. True collagen repair takes time, usually 4 to 8 weeks, and depends on hydration, sleep timing, protein intake, and overall body nourishment. These seeds do not give you collagen. They help your body remember how to make it again. Your skin after 50 is not losing beauty. It is losing nourishment and connection to the signals that once helped it repair, rebuild, and glow from within. These seeds do more than protect collagen. They help your body remember how to create it again gently, naturally, and sustainably. Healing is not about chasing youth, but strengthening what time has not taken away your skin's ability to renew itself when given the right support. If you find value in these science-based guides and wish to help me continue creating them, your kind support, whether through a small donation, sharing this video, or simply leaving a thoughtful comment, truly makes a difference. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so this knowledge can reach more women around the world. Thank you for being here and for taking care of your body with wisdom, not worry.